Hello everyone, Jose Garcia with Garcia Home University here. So I'm going in one of the properties we have down here in Central Georgia. We are currently rehabbing. So they've so far up to this point have taken some of the ceiling down. They've taken some of that. It had some mold, some issues, some of that concerns. Now it's going to be a little loud when I walk in here. That's why I wanted to start the video out here. But it's got the what I call a giant humidifier, which is cleaning the air, killing the mold, and that's what you have to do. If you've watched some of my previous videos, we were talking about some of that. And when you have something like mold, mold is an issue, it's a health hazard. So you definitely have to treat it and treat it right. Now you cannot just come in and start tearing walls down, ceilings, and think that that's going to cure the issue, because if there is mold inside the home, it is also in the air. Which means that yes, if you have health issues and you can't be around mold, if you know that there's evident mold, then you should be able to smell it. You don't want to walk into that home anyway. So let's go ahead and go in and I'll show you a little bit about what we're doing before we actually get started to rehabbing it. I'll turn the camera over. So this is the actual machine, and I mean, it is very evident already, the smell I can smell in here. It is a lot better because we've had these machines running for about 3 days at this time. It's got about a few more days to go, and then once they'll treat it, they'll test it, make sure that it is cured, and they can go on and start with the project. But even all throughout here, I mean, you can see and it's a lot worse on the other side of the house, I'll show you, but these little things here are evident. And again, you can smell this stuff, you can tell. This home has been sitting still here for a while, so it is an issue. But this machine here, what it does, it cleans the air. You got both of them running at one time. Be able to test it, and the contractor, they mess with all the stuff here. They just show me all that is happening, going on. Some of where the mold was more aggressively throughout the home was more so up here in the ceilings. So they went ahead and started tearing all that from the bottom, just where it's grown into, removed it. All this will be treated even some more. They'll come in here with sprays after the fact. But I mean, all this, you can see all the ceilings have been torn down at this time. There's no sense in trying to salvage that. Go ahead and get rid of that, whereas so much more aggressive into. Get rid of it. We'll put new sheetrock walls up here, clean all this here. They'll come in here with some of those sprays and kill all these walls, because if you can see, all that is mold right here. And I'm trying not to hurry too heavy in here because it is mold, so something you need to be concerned about. Maybe you're allergic to mold, you don't even know it, so don't come in here when you got mold and ignore the fact. I mean, it is very evident all throughout. So again, all these ceilings here, insulation have to be put up there correctly. They'll spray these before they spray the walls. Luckily for us, lumber was already put into this property here, so we're happy with that. There are a few concerns, a few issues, like even though it is lumber, you see this issue here, and that's actually from the bottom up, where apparently it's a little blurry there. I'm trying to, there we go, maybe it'll clear it. There we go. So that's actually where the water heater is at in the back, and on the bottom there's one of the hoses that busted, and it was actually spraying upwards towards the home. That being said, caused those damages on that floor there. We'll have to replace that. This, as usual, always show you. That's what you want to see when you see a breaker box, and no issues with electricity here. Didn't have to deal with that. But yeah, so this home is coming along. It's got a few days to go. Biggest thing, they'll be able to, I want the ceilings to look just like this. Nice, clean cut. It's already painted in here. I want the same on this side here. So when they get in here, they'll start tearing some of that even more. Get in there, make sure there's no more issues. Put new insulation, put sheetrock, paint it. Might put another light on this side, I don't know. Cabinets, they'll get dressed up. There's nothing wrong with the cabinets. We'll definitely change the countertop on here. Nice spacious, but as you can see, it's wavy. The damages where water has set over a period of time. We do have central heat and air in this unit, so they're going to refill the Freon, check it out, test it, make sure everything checks out. That's actually where you see the filter that will go in. Of course, it's off at this time. You can probably see me sweating. It's hot. So lumber, again, that's what I want. And stains like this, I mean, those are not a big deal in the slightest. That can get cleaned up. Biggest thing, you want solid lumber, and that's what we got here. So probably replace that fan. I think we're already scheduled to do that. So all in all, the machines are doing a good job. Sitting here running. And that's the thing, when you are interviewing contractors, handymen, it shouldn't take a whole lot for you to realize if you're talking to somebody who knows what they're doing, what they're talking about. You don't have to know every aspect of the job, but just even the way they stutter in their words, etc. One question that I would always ask a contractor is if the home had mold, how would you treat it? How would you go about it? And depending on that answer alone, I'm able to tell, okay, this is somebody who knows what they're doing. This is somebody who may not know. But if to them it's as simple as, well, we'll spray some bleach on it, we'll cure it, and we'll be able to replace the stuff and we're good to go. That's not correct. Not at all. Not even slightest, actually. And that's very wrong, because that mold will return because it never left. The particles were in the air. When you put the new material, it's going to get on the new material. Then you got a problem. You got new material at that point that's being damaged by mold that was already there because it was not treated. Tip on that. Dumpster, we have this unit back here. After the fact, we got this unit right here. I'm going to go in it, but that's going to be a whole new video. So if you're watching this, watch the newer video of, depends on the date. We got a couple on the end over there that we're doing as well. We got this one back here that will be available most likely, or we may just keep as an RTO as well. It doesn't need as much work. We'll check it out, get an estimate through a contractor, and we'll get started on that. All right, hope this video helps on that one there. Just an update on one of our additional RTOs units that we have available. Well, it is hot. It is summer. Summer is here. No doubt. It was just cool about a week ago. Not no more. All right, that does it for this video here. So stay tuned. If you're looking for coaching, be sure to visit GarciaMHU.com. Any questions, emails, send them directly to j@GarciaMHU.com. All right, till next time. Thank you for watching.